in futile attempts to establish the Bolsheviks regime in Spain. The German government supports the brave volunteers who gallantly resist the puppet government of the Spanish Republicans. Following the call of their valiant hearts, many Germans volunteered to fight alongside the Spanish rebels.
General Halder, I came upon your orders, sir.
Halder, as you know, our new divisions formed with volunteers are about to be sent to Spain. Germany needs an experienced commander who would lead them to victory.
I believe any officer should be gallant and put Germany above all else.
Well, maybe someone comes to mind. This assignment will certainly open new career prospects.
I'm convinced the officer's honor should always be the main motive, not the career ladder.
That is exactly what I have been looking for. Halder, I like your approach. I know you're a very talented and gallant officer. If you had asked me, I would have sent you personally to put things in order there. Yet I cannot order you in this case.
Herr Goering, please allow me to lead our forces. I will depart for Spain immediately.
The German government is highly grateful to you for this act of bravery.
Spain has been quite advantageous for us. We've spread our influence to a European state of major importance and given our pilots a baptism in fire. Still, this conflict is turning into a tiresome affair, while the Wehrmacht has plenty of bigger goals to focus on. The Republican government is on its last legs, so get in there and deal the death blow. Of course, armed with our cutting-edge technology, the Francoist troops would eventually win regardless. But this could be good for the public image. A good reminder for the Spaniards who they owe their victory to. The Republican government is holed up in Barcelona. Our primary objective is Tarragona. If we take it, we will split the Republican territory in two and leave the Catalonian capital cut off.
We've got big guns and we're not afraid to use them!
Any sensitive assignments for us? We've discovered the enemy.
Your forces are comprised. Damage is indicated with the numbers above the unit being attacked. For ground and aircraft units,
Already there! Almost!
Advancing swiftly.
In Guderian we trust.
ammunition and fuel icons next to unit strength will allow you to quickly get important information about it. If the unit is still able to move during the current turn,
We'll take the point.
reconnaissance is extremely important in an offensive, since it provides you with full intelligence information regarding the presence of enemy forces, thus making your attack more effective. A reconnaissance unit can move several times per turn, as long as it has move points left. Once the reconnaissance unit notices the enemy, it automatically stops and they can move again. If an enemy surrenders to your reconnaissance unit, it gains full information about all the enemy units nearby.
We will lead the way. All right, boys, let's make it clean.
Tanks are ideal for a rapid offensive in open terrain. However, they are vulnerable in close quarters to the infantry units in difficult terrain, such as cities, mountains, forests, swamps, shallows, and well-entrenched infantry units.
In Guderian we trust.
Artillery is the basis of the firepower of your forces. It can weaken enemy fortifications to allow your troops to attack without heavy losses. It is also good for defense, as it provides fire support to the ground units within its range. However, its main strength is its long firing range, which allows you to destroy the enemy troops from afar. Remember though, artillery is vulnerable to aircraft attacks and in close combat, so it needs to be protected.
Infantry is the Army's core.
Got you in my sights.
What happened? Army happened!
Our tanks are not heavy, but fast. Panzer Corps at the ready.
You have selected an entrenched unit. When a ground unit finishes its turn while still being able to move, it gains 1 level of entrenchment. The unit can have up to 6 levels of entrenchment. Each level of entrenchment increases all defenses by 1. The unit loses all levels of entrenchment when it moves. Naval and aircraft units cannot gain entrenchment. Each attack against an entrenched
We have taken Tarragona, Field Marshal Goering.
Good, good. The Republican government must be panicking, and rightly so. I am sending you our newest Panzer IV tanks to assist in the assault on Barcelona. Make sure they see enough action that this counts as a conclusive field test. I will expect your report after the battle.
We will lead the way. Watch your step.
Panzers are the cutting edge of Wehrmacht.
What is it?
Panzers are the cutting edge of Wehrmacht. In Guderian we trust.
Infantry is good for assaulting the enemy positions after the artillery and air bombardment. It is also the best unit for storming cities, mountains, forests, and well-entrenched positions. A well-entrenched infantry is a tough target for the enemy assault.
Need anything bombed to the ground? We're going! We're going!
Our tanks are not heavy, but fast. Speed is our forte.
For Deutschland and its people.
All right, boys, let's make it clean.
Ready?
Beware the fire support of the enemy artillery if you attack enemy troops with an artillery unit nearby.
Ready to depart. Armored troops at your disposal.
We'll move quietly. No one can hide from us.
Standing by for orders. Watch the fireworks!
Thick armor will...
Be careful when you send your tanks into city, mountain, and forest terrain. If they run into enemy infantry,
We have captured Barcelona, but the Spanish government seems to have escaped before the assault.
They should get used to fleeing their own capital. Hopefully they won't be so audacious. A few months...
Affirmative. Why? Any action there?
Heavy caliber!
Ready to make some craters.
tactical bombers are flying artillery and a great tool for wreaking havoc on any enemy troops, although you have to be careful of the anti-aircraft units Overwatch and fire support. It is better to scout the enemy positions before sending in bombers. Do not leave your tactical bombers without protection. Remember, they are a prime target for enemy fighter planes.
Keep moving! Keep moving!
Advancing.
I didn't want to join the army.
In Guderian we trust.
Fighter planes are vital for gaining air superiority. Keep your fighters close to allied aircraft you want to protect, and they will provide fire support. Fighters are able to attack ground targets, although with low efficiency. They can use the Overwatch breakthrough skill to counter enemy anti-aircraft fire and clear the way for tactical bombers.
We will rule the day. With speed and precision.
Can we start blasting already?
Our tanks are not heavy, but fast.
This unit has heavy equipment. Units with heavy equipment cannot move if they do not have ground transport. Additionally, they cannot board air transport and can only disembark from naval transport at a seaport.
Any orders? Affirmative. Why? Any action there?
We cast the biggest shadows. Ready to make some craters. Anyone call for divine intervention?
In Guderian we trust. No time to stop. Thick armor won't help if one is thick in the head.
No one can hide from us.
Out here, no one is my match.
It's not very comfortable here.
All right, boys, blast them!
Stop, aim, fire! We make victory our routine. Ready to roll.
For Deutschland and its people. Time to move on.
Hit confirmed!
I didn't want to join the army.
You have captured an enemy supply point intact. It can now be used to supply your troops.
Reporting as ordered, sir. Forward, march.
Christmas is here and I have a bomb bay full of presents.
Panzers are the cutting edge of Wehrmacht.
Give us the coordinates and watch the fireworks.
Thick armor won't help if one is thick in the head. It is under our control.
About to run out of ammo. About to run out of ammo.
Your aircraft are out of ammunition. In order to rearm, the aircraft has to land in an airfield within supply zone. Carrier-based aircraft can use carriers as an airfield.
No army can fight without infantry. At your command. Now, we...
The Republican resistance in Teriel is no more.
Finally, Justice System.
I'm empty. Need to rearm.
We're out of payload.
I didn't want to join the army.
An anti-aircraft unit is a powerful and versatile weapon. Its main purpose is to protect your forces from enemy aircraft by overwatch, fire support, and direct attack of the enemy. However, it can also effectively combat ground units.
One day this war will end. Better not be soon. Did you find us someone to shell?
Moving to meet the enemy. Always ready.
Your unit has been withdrawn.
Thick armor won't help if one is thick in the head. We make victory our routine. We will rule the day. Already there.
Anyone call for divine intervention? Advancing in that direction. I have a bad...
Watch out, it's anti-aircraft overwatch fire. It is costly to attack the enemy positions protected by anti-aircraft units. Try making a preliminary attack on the enemy anti-aircraft units to disable their overwatch ability before sending any aircraft squadrons to engage them.
Acknowledged. Move into a position.
We will save the world from chaos.
Lucky you, on the ground. It's freezing up here. Engaging the target.
Tactical bomber, armed and ready. Hammer down.
We're the elite. Squads on the move.
Infantry is the army's core.
Acknowledged.
Christmas is here and I have a bomb bay full of presents.
Thick armor won't help if one is thick in the head. Our tanks are not heavy.
Enemy positions have the fire support of anti-tank guns. They are shooting at your tanks.
Scatter them!
We cast the biggest shadows.
Anti-aircraft guns ready.
Standing by for orders.
Our forces have taken Valencia, Field Marshal Goering. The city is under our control.
Your successes are dazzling, General. Now all that remains is to capture Madrid. The Republicans' morale is all but gone, so this scuffle will barely be worth calling a battle. Meanwhile, I have convinced our Italian allies to support you. Their units will arrive soon.
This is Commander Krivoshein speaking. General Halder, you may have noticed the Republican tank divisions posted near Madrid. I have personally trained those crews, and let me assure you, you'll break your teeth if you try to take a bite out of Madrid. How about you keep your distance, comrade? We're common soldiers. There's no cause for a quarrel between us. Let the top brass decide the Spanish capital's fate. Top brass, Commander? Aren't you a generous offer, General? But I'll have to turn it down. My orders are clear. Hold Madrid at all costs. You really don't want to know what they'll do to me back home if I disobey them. As you wish, Krivoshein. You have a few days to contact your top brass and negotiate the Soviet contingent's orderly retreat. Otherwise, let us meet on the battlefield.
General, the Abwehr has been keeping an eye on the enemy communications. A recent radiogram from Albacete claims a part of the garrison has deserted the city.
They've already deserted their posts once. What's top?
Anyone call for divine intervention?
Armored troops at your disposal.
This unit is on the verge of defeat. Send the unit to the service zone where it can be reinforced. The service zone is a 1 hex range around an infrastructure.
Hostile in sight! Attacking!
Ready to depart. Blast those bastards!
Give us the coordinates and watch the fireworks!
Here's your...
This target has the fire support of enemy fighter planes. It is costly to attack any enemy plane next to an enemy fighter.
Ever vigilant.
Give us the coordinates and watch the fireworks! One day this war will end! Better not be soon!
At your command. For Deutschland and its people. Reporting as ordered, sir. Forward, march!
Fuel tanks are almost empty. If the unit is within the supply zone, fuel will be resupplied at the end of turn.
Infantry is the Army's core.
We employ superior combat tactics.
Anyone call for divine intervention?
We'll get there in no time.
Watch the fireworks!
We will save the world from chaos. Marching on.
Fighter plane combat ready. Engaging the target.
Anyone call for divine intervention?
Engaging the enemy.
Fire from the sky. Anyone call for divine intervention?
Need anything bombed to the ground? We've got big guns and we're not afraid to use them!
Thick armor won't help if...
Field tests of our newest Panzer IV tanks were successful, Field Marshal. This new model has proven to be a highly effective instrument of war.
Great news, Halder. It seems in the tank building industry, we are also ahead of all the other European countries. That may prove to be handy very soon.
Attack!
Fuel's running out!
At your command. There is no going back now.
All is quiet, but not for long.
All right, boys, let's make it clean.
Fire from the sky.
Your aircraft is running out of fuel. In order to refuel, the aircraft has to land in an airfield within a supply zone. Carrier-based aviation can use carriers as an airfield.
Weapons bay almost empty. On our way.
Reconnaissance Company reporting.
Reporting as ordered, sir.
Repositioning.
Give us something to shell already! Artillery advancing!
We will save the world from chaos.
We don't need roads. We'll get there in no time.
Forward, march!
Our tanks are not heavy, but fast.
Low on fuel. Hammer down.
Heavy caliber! Give them everything we've got!
Always ready.
One day this war will end.
All city, forest, and mountain terrain offer much better protection from enemy attacks. Right-click an empty hexagon to learn more about its terrain.
Weapons bay almost empty. Starting bomb run.
We'll take the point. Oh, it's free real estate.
We're out of payload.
If anyone asks, this unit does not exist.
We're out of payload. We're out of payload.
I didn't want to join the army. Step by step, we expand our fatherland.
I am listening. Any orders? You're as good as dead.
We were born.
We have helped the turncoats in Albacete to take control of the city.
Your moral principles may prove an asset in this war, but I'm glad you could find a compromise. There are allies you like and allies you need, but having both is a luxury. General, my agents report a large shipment of English machine guns has arrived from Madrid to Cuenca a few days ago. It seems the garrison commander has since been summarily executed for one reason or another, and the new commander hasn't seen fit to unpack the shipment yet.
Are you suggesting we pay them a visit?
Give us something to shell already!
With speed and precision. Outmaneuver this! About to run out of ammo. You're as good as dead.
Infantry is the Army's core.
Artillery! Incoming!
We are unstoppable!
We employ superior combat tactics.
Watch out for enemy planes. Repositioning.
Step by step, we expand our fatherland. I didn't want to join the army.
We're out of payload.
No one can hide from us. Recon company standing by. We're the elite.
Run or be removed. We're out of payload. Bombs away, bombs away.
I'm empty. Need to rearm.
We're out of payload.
Infantry is the Army's core.
I'm empty. Need to rearm.
Where to, Commander? Hammer down.
Burst fire! Burst fire!
This unit has run out of ammunition. Move it within the supply zone to resupply it. Supply zone is marked with a white box symbol in the upper corner of each hexagon while the unit is selected.
Ready to depart.
What happened? Army!
We have captured the enemy stockpile at Cuenca. Indeed, it was chock full of excellent Vickers machine guns. Thank you for the timely tip, Admiral.
Panzer Corps at the ready.
We need more shells!
Infantry is the Army's core. Take the high ground. For Deutschland and its people.
Ready to depart. Panzer Corps at the ready. Ready to roll.
We need more shells! Artillery advancing!
Christmas is here and I have a bomb bay full of presents.
Engaging! If anyone asks, this unit does not exist.
We're out of payload.
Standing by for orders.
We will do battle.
It's not very comfortable here.
Anti-aircraft guns ready.
All is quiet, but not for long.
General, ceasefire! Ceasefire! I have contacted the Soviet High Command. My new orders are to retreat from Madrid. If your offer still stands... An officer's word is not easily broken, Commander. Go. I will make sure my troops hold their fire. Thank you, Halder. It is rare to see such honor from your level of military leader.
Our tanks are not heavy, but fast.
There is no going back now.
With speed and precision.
For glory!
Ready to depart. Panzers are the cutting edge of Wehrmacht.
Weapons bay almost empty.
Ready for orders. Moving to meet the enemy.
Confirmed! Moving out!
If anyone asks, this unit does not exist. If anyone asks, this unit does not exist.
Dropping bombs.
If anyone asks,
Our aircraft can now use this airfield.
Tactical bomber reporting.
nice and easy.
Run or be removed.
We're the elite.
Always ready. We are unstoppable.
In Guderian, we trust.
I didn't want to join the army.
Weapons bay almost empty. Weapons bay almost empty. Hammer down. Weapons bay almost empty.
Hopefully, no bombers today.
What happened? Army happened.
Artillery, reporting.
It's not very comfortable here. Ready to depart.
We will save the world from chaos.
Pass the word, all enemy flights are grounded.
Time to move on.
In Guderian, we trust.
I didn't want to join the army. Marching on.
Repositioning.
We're the elite. Attacking. We'll move quietly. Standing by for orders.
Weapons bay almost empty.
We employ superior combat tactics. Ready to roll. We prevail.
Our fatherland grows.
Time to allocate.
An anti-tank unit has overwatched your troops. When your unit enters gun range of an enemy with active overwatch ability, it is automatically attacked.
Both our new planes and their pilots have demonstrated themselves in the best possible way. I talked to the top pilots myself, and my staff has documented all of their impressions and suggestions for air combat tactics and possible technical improvements.
We are...
Great. The German army has finally been returned to its former glory.
What happened? Army happened.
We're out of payload.
Ready to depart. Verifying the enemy's location. Panzers are the cutting edge of Wehrmacht. Ready to roll.
Be there in a few.
Give us the coordinates and watch the fireworks.
We employ superior combat tactics.
We are the guns of the Reich.
For Deutschland and its people.
Starting bomb run.
Armored troops at your disposal.
The Spanish capital is under our control, Field Marshal Goering. The government has surrendered, and their Francoists are already putting up their flags around the city. It seems the civil war is over.
What a glorious day, my friend Halder. Be sure, the Fuhrer will be notified of your commanding prowess. My God, what an impressive victory! I'm sure Franco's troops were left in awe of the Wehrmacht's display of skill and might. The Fuhrer is pleased with you, Halder. Return to Berlin at once. We expect your full report on the army and vehicles' combat effectiveness now they have been tested in the field.